Well, I'm back out in the barn trying to get out here, at least once a night, even for a little bit. Just because it's nice stress relief. Get something done. Feels good to get something accomplished, even something small. And I thought we'd look at today is removing this wing right here, removing that, and looking at it. I think it's going to be here. I think they're here or in here more. Little, gonna be some, oh yeah, right there. And I just lost my cover somewhere. That was smart. Yeah, we'll have to get that out of there somehow. Might have to pull that whole thing down. But anyway, there's one of the bolts right there. If I'm not mistaken, that's probably a 10 millimeter. And we got a similar arrangement on this side. See if we can keep from losing this one. Yeah, I can't even get that one loose. Yeah, we'll have to get a screwdriver. So I'm gonna go grab a screwdriver and I'll be right back. Alright, got the screwdriver. We're back now. See if we can get under that. Got it. There it is. They're just little plastic plugs. Actually, put it inside the trunk so we don't lose it. We got the same arrangement there. And while I grabbed the screwdriver, I also grabbed a 10 millimeter socket. See if we can loosen this up. It's just really lots of dirt under that thing, and plus it needs to be painted. Probably sand it. I have it off. Maybe get it painted this summer. Got some long-winded threads on that baby. Here we go. There we go. That one's out. Let's come back over to this one. We still gotta retrieve their little plug there. No. Boy, that one we can't even get the socket on. You can't really see, but plastic trim is overhanging that. So looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 4 Phillips head screws. Hopefully that'll just come out of the way. So I'll be right back. Grab a Phillips screwdriver. So I grabbed a screwdriver. Got these nice big handles on them. Kind of easy to hold on to. The older I get, the more I appreciate stuff like that. That makes it easy to grab. I'll flop those down there where I can lose them. Try to keep it in focus for you. And in frame. This is difficult to do while you film. Need probably a better camera, something that wants to my head or something. Well, I'm just trying to up my video game instead of just talking about the project I did, maybe showing some of the steps involved in doing some of this stuff. Not as difficult, but just might be a little more entertaining to watch. Alright, now let's just kind of pull that down gently because we don't know what's holding it. Look, there's our little... First of all, let's get our... There it is. There's that one. That was in there. We'll set that one there. And then I think we can just pull that down. I'm not going to take it all the way off. We'll just kind of... Well... There, decided a short socket instead of a deep well would probably be best. I'm seeing another area. Ooh, there's a bolt up there also. So it's a good question whether those need to come out too or not. It's a good question. It'll be interesting. We'll find out. These do seem kind of small, but it looks like it's going to the right spot. And I thought the manual said it was this one. Well, I don't, maybe not. There's one thing, if you watch me long enough, we do make mistakes here. I'm not a professional by any stretch of the imagination. All right. See if we can get that off now. Alright, we got that. Now, let's see. Boy. Well, it definitely went into there, but I'm thinking this other bolt does also. Another, not that one, the one up in there. Another 10 millimeter. I'm thinking that goes in there also. That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's two on each side holding it on. So we gotta figure out what is holding this plastic piece on. Let's look in there. Oh, I see. There's two screws. You can see the screws there into this bracket. Let me remove those, and I'll be right back. I was wrong. What I thought were screws were actually rivets. And all I had to do with this up in there is just kind of push it forward, and it just kind of unclipped from this little ledge here. Just kind of unclipped. So now that gives us really good access to our 2 bolts. This video is starting to get kind of long, so I'm going to put you on pause. I'm going to take those out, and then we'll take the wing off. Be right back. Well, as always, is my luck. Nothing ever goes as planned. This one is being a bear. It appears to be stripped out here because the more I try to loosen it and loosen it and loosen it, it's not loosening. So I gotta figure out how am I gonna get that one out. Maybe if I pry on it while I try to loosen it, that might work. Let me try that, and I'll be right back. I don't know. I got the pry bar on it. I got a wedge that I bought for tree felling. That's shoved in there. Pry bar. I think somebody's had this off before at one time, and maybe epoxied the bolt in or something. I don't know, but this thing ain't coming out. Keep working on it, see what we can get, but I don't know if it's got a bolt on the inside that come loose and now it won't come out. It doesn't look quite the same as the other bolts that came out on the other sides. Well, maybe it does. Those look just like, just like it goes into the plastic or fiberglass. But this one, for whatever reason, just will not come out. It spins and spins and spins, but it just won't come out. So we'll try some more. Get back with you in a second. Finally, just with brute force between the wedge and a pry bar working right up next to it and trying not to dent the metalwork, we got it. It's free of that bolt, but that thing is stuck. Looks like there's an insert that goes into the fiberglass portion the bolt screws into, and it appears to be stuck on the bolt and stripped out in the fiberglass. So I think that's what we were fighting. We got it now. Let's take our wedge out. Hopefully that thing doesn't slide back up on there. Now, according to the repair manual, we should just be able to lift this up and pull it out. Let's see. Oh, I'm gonna lift it off that bolt. Oh, there we go. There's one side is free. Now let's see what this side. There we go. So it's free now. I'm gonna set this down. Make sure the keys are not in the trunk. There we go. Now, let's see. That's what I wanted to clean off from it. I wanted to clean this out. I also wanted to make sure, because, hold on a second. Let me get rid of this wing and I'll come right back and we can talk. All right, now. The reason I wanted to clean this out is, one, it's really dirty and it's hard to get all the dirt off from under that thing. And number two, I've heard it's a pretty bad problem for the trunk lids to start rusting here where all this dirt and crud collects. And I'm fairly happy it doesn't look like we have that issue. So that is wonderful. On that side, if we come down to this side, also looks like we don't have that issue. So I'm happy to see that. You can see these little, that's what our wing hooks into. Not quite sure how those work, but we'll look at it, make sure we know how they go together. Got a little bit of cleaning up to do here. Probably do that tomorrow. And we still, our bolt or screw or whatever is still stuck in there, but now we'll be able to come in with a pair of pliers or channel locks or vice grips or whatever, and we'll get that thing off. Worst case, we can just cut it off. And then I don't know, we'll have to get some sort of an insert to fix that wing so we can bolt it back on. But I don't know if we just got unlucky and it came loose, or if somebody has been into it before. But yeah, I'm definitely happy. I don't see any big rust holes like some of the guys were talking about, and this will definitely give us an opportunity to clean under the wing. Probably leave it off and see about getting it ready for paint. I'd like to repaint it, sand it down, put a little clear coat on it. Let's look at the underside of this thing. Oh, hey, look at that. The underside that doesn't, oh, this is, maybe it's just plastic. Anyway, the underside that doesn't see the weather, it's still nice and shiny. So anyway, now I see the issue, unless we did that, but I don't know if we did that trying to get it apart, or if maybe that was the culprit as to why it wouldn't come loose. I'm not sure. We may have done that taking it apart. I don't know. But when we put an insert back in there, maybe we'll glue that crack up too. And we'll have to look and see how far it appears to be cracked, and maybe we'll drill it just to stop the crack in a couple of different directions. So anyway, we got our work cut out for us. Lots of cleanup on that to do. And then, like I say, this underside is nice and shiny, but the top side, there's really zero shine left on it, and it's really seen better days. So look at cleaning it up and getting it ready to throw some paint on it. Well, that's enough for one night. I'm about had enough, and my patience is almost shot. So I think we're going to call it an evening. Hope you enjoyed the video as far as the way we kind of worked on it together instead of me just talking about the work afterwards. So let me know. Throw me a comment. Let me know how it is. I know it's kind of a long video. If you actually sit through it and watch it, let me know that as well. I'd be interested to hear how many people actually watch it. So we'll catch you later. Take care. Bye.